Hey everyone, happy Sunday. As you can probably tell from the title of today's episode, yes, I will be appearing on America's Most Wanted Missing Persons, which will be premiering on Fox tomorrow night, 8 p.m. East Coast time, and then also on Hulu on Tuesday. So I wanted to hop on here and talk about how we got to this point and why this project is so important to me and hopefully important to you. So let's start at the beginning. A few weeks ago, the production team from America's Most Wanted reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in being on a panel of experts that were going to discuss missing persons cases. And then the host of the show would be Harris Faulkner, who is very passionate about these types of cases as well. And so they broke down the show and they said, we're going to do 3 cases. We're going to then throw it to the panel of experts and you guys are going to dissect and analyze the case, break down what can be done going forward, and then have a call to action where people can call in if they have any tips. Sound familiar? So as you can imagine, I was completely on board. I said, where do I sign? So they gave me the cases, which was Sebastian Rogers, Daniel Robinson, and the Missouri Six. And you guys probably know I covered Sebastian here. I flew down to Atlanta. I met the rest of the panel, which was Payne Lindsay from Up and Vanished, Elizabeth Smart, who I'm sure many of you are familiar with. She was abducted as a child. We also had Callahan Walsh, and then obviously Harris Faulkner. So broke down the cases. It was great. I loved the direction of the show. I loved the passion behind the project, not only from the panelists, but also the production team. But then this past week, I got a call from them again, and they said, hey, we'd like you to be part of episode number 3. So they sent me the cases. It was Savannah Hale, Terrence Woods Jr., and Chelsea Grimm. You may know some of those cases, you may not, but if you tune into the episode, you absolutely will. I spent the entire week researching those cases, diving into the details, learning as much as I could, and then I flew back down to Atlanta earlier this week. In this episode number 3, it's Joseph Petito, Payne Lindsay, and then Kara Chamberlain Robinson. I hope I'm saying her name right. What she's been through, what Joseph Petito's been through, they all contributed a lot to the conversation, and the episodes, I'm biased, were incredible. And I love the call to action and what we're asking people to do who are watching. So if this limited series does very well, my guess would be that Fox would do more episodes. Nobody's told me that, nobody's promised me that, but if people are watching this show at a higher rate than some of their other shows, more than likely they're gonna do more of them. And all this complaining I do about these networks and streaming services that don't cover unsolved cases, I've also told you that the reason behind it is because I personally believe they feel that nobody's going to watch. We have an opportunity starting Monday night to prove them wrong and to prove Fox right. And when this show airs, I'm hoping that all of you tune in. And I would really appreciate it if you all set your DVRs and be on social media, be active, use the hashtag America's Most Wanted to promote the show, talk about the show, and most importantly, hashtag it and talk about other cases that you want to see covered. I want this not to be the anomaly. I want it to be the norm, and you have a chance to help me with that, because otherwise we're going to just continue to do it here. And I have no problem with that, but I would love to see the big boys doing it as well. I would love to see everybody going in this direction as far as true crime is concerned, where we can literally change the trajectory of what's being covered in the true crime space. And then as far as the show is concerned, yes, I would love to see it continue on and more cases be covered. But even if it isn't, I would love to see the cases that we covered over these 3 episodes, have one of them be solved. There's a lot of people who are going to be watching, a lot of eyes on it, and I'm hoping that someone calls in and we get that proof of concept where if these cases are shared on a national level, there's going to be someone who comes forward and does something about it to give these families the answers they deserve. I will be doing a live later this week on Detective Perspective's YouTube channel to talk about the America's Most Wanted episode. So I'm not going to leave you guys hanging this week. You'll have 2 opportunities to see me. Once on Monday, America's Most Wanted, and then later in the week on a live where we'll discuss the cases that were covered on the show. We're the ones that proved to a lot of people that there's a group of individuals out there who want to help and want to hear about those cases that are unsolved. I'm hoping we can prove it on a national level. I'm hoping that these network executives see the numbers after this premiere and realize that there's a need for this. I'm so excited about this show and the potential impact it could have not only on the true crime community, but also all those families that are desperate for answers. I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure this show's a success, and I hope you join me in that pursuit. We need to let everybody know that although these people are missing, they matter and their stories deserve to be told. And going forward, we want to see more cases like this. I'll see you tomorrow night.